I need to get out of that place. Oh my god, that was, wait, before I do anything, I'm just gonna lock that back up just in case. I learned so much about this guy. Why did he have a book on the divine archons when he was trying to figure out what he was? A damned knight? Who was the he? He was talking about the people that took him. The fact that Damien is his found family, his son. The diary. Down there was a bit of a heavy bird and Damien. Hey. Fuck. I kind of wanted to explain it to him differently, but maybe not. Hey. What are you doing here? I don't, from reading the diary, I don't think you should be in here. Lavender, I'm so sorry for my absence. Ronnie told me you'd be here. Oh, that makes sense. But you have nothing to be sorry for. Why are you apologizing? I know what Lord Drew meant to you properly now. He wasn't just your lord, he was like your dad. And I didn't know that, and now I fully understand it. I understand now. I understand your reasoning for going. You don't have to be sorry for that. I don't blame you. Even if he sucks in a breath, you understand it doesn't make me disappearing any more awful. This is my village. I look after and protect these people, and I abandoned them. Hell, I abandoned you, and I left you to do all of my work, and I can't be more sorry for it. Hey, it's really okay. I didn't mind. There wasn't a lot to do. The villagers have been fine, and if I was in your circumstance, I'd do the same exact thing. I don't blame you. You don't have to be sorry. I just couldn't wrap my head around the fact he might be gone. Fully gone. I didn't do my job properly, and now I'm paying the price for it. I was his head guard, and I couldn't protect him. Hell, I didn't even know he was being taken. I arrived in the morning here to ask him about the key he gave me out of nowhere, and I was greeted with this broken house with blood everywhere. I failed him as his head guard, as his son. Oh, Damien, you didn't fail him. You had no idea. You didn't know that this whole thing was gonna happen. Yeah, but I could have been better. Maybe if I looked out more, maybe I would have realized things were gonna go wrong. And this feeling, the feeling of failing someone I cared so deeply about, has been eating me from the inside ever since I realized he was gone. He cared for me. He fed me, gave me a roof. He may not be my family by blood, but he was the only person I had left, and I failed to protect him. I failed to protect my lord. How the hell am I supposed to be able to protect everyone here? He sounds like he's slowly breaking down. His breathing was heavy and his voice was filled with sorrow and regret. Damien, you didn't fail him. You wouldn't have failed the village. Damien, I'm so sorry. You look like you need one of these. Sorry. Oh, I just thought that maybe you probably needed a hug. He clears his throat. Thank you for that. I really needed it. I thought it was gonna be so awkward. Anytime. Anyways, what did you find down there? Oh, that's a bit rude. I can't say that to him. Tell him some things, say some things, I'll tell him everything. I might as well just tell him everything. So, I reckon you should go down and have a look. After I've explained what I've seen. When you first go down there, there's 2 sets of armors and they give off this power, it's hard to explain, you'll feel it when you're down there. There's a shelf of potions and books and crates. And there's an area in the left corner with a diary that he wrote. It was all from different times, just, I guess, whenever he had the chance to go down there when you weren't there. That's how I found out about you being like his son. And I think you should look at least the end of the diary, because he wrote something for you, and I think you might want to see it. And figured out, he wasn't fully human, and he hasn't been for a long time, even when he found you, when you were left at his door. He something called a damned, and I have no idea what they are, and I'm totally going to ask Raven about that, because she'll probably know. And he had a book about the archons, and I read it, and I don't know, it all just kind of really confused me. You'd probably have to look for yourself. He'd gone completely still. He was a what? He had a diary. There's weird armor books about the archons. What? He shook his head lightly. Thank you for going down there. I gave you the key because I couldn't stomach doing it myself, but I want to read that note. It may be his final words to me, not to be negative or anything. Oh, I understand. Don't worry. Well, at least someone does. Anyways, when were you planning on setting off? You didn't mention when you called me on the amulet all those times, so... You actually heard that? So you were purposely ignoring me. That's a bit rude. And, on the trip-wise, to find your lord, probably in the next day or so, but I want to talk to Raven first before I do anything, so... But I can't believe you actually heard that. He nodded. I did indeed. It was nice to hear your voice. To know you were looking out for me, making sure I was fine while I was gone. It kept me sane, in a way, hearing your voice every day. He quickly shook his head and stood up straight. Sorry. Anyways, you're planning on leaving in a day or so? That's soon. I can come with you. Ronnie and Will will be able to look after the village. I mean, I'm glad hearing my voice helped you slightly, I guess, while you were not in the right headspace, but I still don't think you're in the right headspace, and I understand that he's like your father, Damien, but I don't want you doing something rash that could end up getting you killed to try and get to him. You're probably right. He chuckles. Well, in that case, I'll send some supplies for your trip over to your house. It'll contain food and such for your journey. as I don't know how long you'll be gone. Though, while you're gone, can you promise me something? Go on. What would you like me to promise you? Let me know that you're alive and safe for the amulet every day you're gone. Because Valerie, help me. If I get no word the whole time you're gone, I will go marching in the direction you went, find wherever you are, and bring you straight home. I can't lose another person. Not when they're under my protection. I can take care of myself, as you've seen when I went to the bandits. Just against random mobs that come up to me. But because you asked nicely, and also you're kind of on it about the whole Drew thing, I'll let you know. Thank you, Lavender, for everything. I'll send the supplies over soon, and if you need me, I'll be here. I need to look around that basement. And if I'm not able to bid you farewell before you leave, please be safe. I will. It was actually nice to see you, Damien. I feel like it's been a long time, though it's not even been that long. I guess since you want to go down there and I locked it, I'll just leave the key with you. I'm gonna go talk to Raven now. Pick up the key, man. I'm gonna go talk to Raven now and ask her some questions about the book and possibly Drew. It'd probably be the best bet, you know, someone to talk to. Here you go. But yeah, it was nice to see you, Damien. I'll, see you around and I'll leave you to it because I really want to get out of this house. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh! Being in that house, honest to God, gives me the heebie-jeebies. But that basement was crazy. I mean, this book, it must have been Raven's. She must have found it. That's what I'm guessing. That's why I'm gonna go talk to her. I hope it'll be okay. Let's see now. To Raven's house. Oh, I hope he saw this when he came in and didn't just rush. Oh, I guess Will's still there, I think. I hope he saw this because Zach and Elijah put a lot of effort into it. Anyway, I better... Oh. I was gonna thank Ronnie for telling Damien where I was, but she must have gone to the guard tower too. Hello, Jacqueline. You were walking into Damien's house. Okay. Zach must have gone to find something, I guess. I just need a breather. Just being in there felt weird. It was a weird energy. But in a way, I also recognized it. Whatever. I'll go up to the marquee before I leave, but for now, I need to talk to Raven. Hopefully she's there. She is. Okay. Hello, Raven. It doesn't seem like she's noticed you. She's lost her farming potions. Raven. She jumps at the sound of her name, spinning around quickly. Oh, Lavender! You gave me quite a fright. It's lovely to see you. What can I help you with? Sorry for scaring you. It's lovely to see you too. But I actually have a few questions to ask. Huh? Do you really? Well, ask away. I'm happy to help. Do I ask about Drew or the archons first? Ask about the... I want to know stuff about the divine archons. The archons? How come you want to know about them? I'm not against telling you what I know or anything. I'm just wondering why this question has only come about now. I should tell the truth. I found a book about them in Lord Drew's basement. Damien gave me the key to try and help to piece things together about his disappearance before I leave to go find him. This is the book. Ah, I see. She studies the book for a second. I gave this to Drew when he wanted to know more about them himself, but it's not the best book because it withholds information. Anyways, is there any archon you'd like to know about in particular, or just them all? Oh, actually, I only really want to know about Valerie, because she's the patron archon, as said in the book. I don't really know what that is. Of this region, and I also want to know about the 7th archon. In that book, his name was crossed out. I just... Does he have a name? It really confused me. That's a lot of text. Ah, you chose the difficult questions. She smiles. Well, as you wish. Valerie Clare, or most commonly known as the Battle Angel, was said to be the leader of the Archons and is most commonly known as the strongest out of the 7. She is the main patron Archon of this region, as well as Saffron in colder parts of the region. As for the 7th Archon, he goes unnamed in many history books, and historians say it's because he betrayed the Archons and tried to free the evil that they stealed away during the Great War, to start another war. People say it was either to prove he was the strongest, or he just went mad, as he was known as the Damned. Either way, in the history books I found while I lived in the Alvia Forest, the ones from the Archon's time, state that he was sealed away in the realm they sealed the evil in, while in the Great War by Valerie, to protect the different regions, the people in them and her friends. In doing this, it caused Valerie to disappear. Nobody knows if she died stealing him away, or was put into a deep sleep, but many historians believe that she may have been reincarnated, or she left a relic behind in the form of a human or something else. Just like the relic of the other 5 Archons were when they died just normal deaths after Valerie saved them. Whoa, I had no idea. So he's unnamed because he betrayed them? That is what is stated in all those books I've read, but this is all the information I have on those 2. I could go into some more details about Valerie and the other warriors, but it's just about them being friends, so I don't think that I'd be interested to read again, since I'm sure it was in the other book. Anyways, what was your other question? Oh, I want to know about Drew and the Damned Knight, or him as a Damned Knight. Do you know anything? Ah, I thought as much. Well, Lord Drew was a kind man who stumbled across the village before he made it become Faycrest, where it was only me and a couple of villagers living here. I saw him stumble into town, that armor on his body and his deadly aura. All I could sense was great pain and anger. I helped him out and we became quick friends. He was kind and a loving lord, and always knew how to make us laugh when I started supplying him with the potions to help him. He explained everything to me. He was once human, but at the time he arrived here, he was not anymore. Not fully, anyways. He was now something we came to figure out is known as a Damned Knight. He left his old village with a few guards and left towards a portal that would take them into a dangerous realm. A portal to a place that has been named the Damned Region. The Damned Region was to never be opened, but when they found out their missing lord had been dragged in there, they didn't care and opened it anyway, making a little crack in the barrier, making it so small that damned knights could escape through. The guards went in, and as they were escaping with their lord, a knight rushed up behind Drew and stabbed him. He told the others to take the lord and run, and they did. The knife through Drew's chest sent him tumbling back off the bridge they were on, and and had him fall to what he thought would be his death. But it was not. He came back. He was revived as one of them. Oh my god. That's horrible. I know, but it couldn't be helped. He didn't do it by choice. Anyways, he knew they were going to come and take him back one day, back to serve, back to their home. But we both didn't expect it to be so soon, and we both couldn't tell Damien, because Drew couldn't stomach the fact that he may possibly find him a monster. Overall, he was lovely, and he must have been a truly hard-working guard when he was an actual human. I do wish that I could have said goodbye, though. I'm sorry, Raven, but I'm gonna try my best to find him. Think of the positives. You might not have to say goodbye. That is true. She takes a deep breath. Well, I wish you good luck on your journey, Lavender. I'll send some supplies over to your house before you leave. Please stay safe out there. It seems to be over a colder part of Vestria. Things aren't as nice there. I'll see you when you get back, Lavender. Thank you for answering my questions, Raven. I really needed this. Anytime, Lavender. If you want to know anything more, come and see me when you're back. Safe travels. She smiles as she goes back to her potions. I will, and thank you, Raven. I'll see you soon, and... oh, hello, Demetra and Jason. I'm gonna return this to you, Raven, because it was yours in the first place. Oh, right, this rain is really annoying me, actually. Anyway. Thank you, Raven, and I should go say hi to the other people at the marketplace. He must have been a lovely person. I can't wait to actually meet him. Anyway, I better go.